I found out about the project through my mother, actually. Carmine had given her a call and explained the story and the idea of the movie to her. And I was in the middle of recording my album. So my mom calls me and kind of says, you know, this guy calls me and he's telling me about this movie that they're doing. And Jen, it sounds really interesting. Like, and she told me the whole story. And you play the wife, and the guy goes in the desert. And I was like, that does sound pretty interesting. And then I believe Carmine and I spoke over the phone also, and he explained the story to me again in better detail and better. And you know, it seemed really interesting. It really seemed like something that could open a lot of doors for me as an actress and as a you know, person learning more about her culture. And it seemed like a really interesting challenge for me and something I definitely wanted to do and be a part of. I think even when he sent me the script and everything, I fell in love with the characters right away, and I wanted to be Gabriella so bad. I saw a strong woman, but at the same time very humble, and at the same time something, you know, learning every day, willing to learn, wanting to learn, and at the same time struggling with the everyday issues that, you know, immigrants are struggling with. So it was something that I automatically was drawn to in her, but at the same time, the story itself was like, you know what? I have a, you know, the majority of my fans are you know, immigrants, and so I kind of knew from a outsider point of view what it was like, but I had never really been immersed in that daily life and daily struggle. So that just drew me right away. And then her, it was, I just felt like I could be her right away. Like, she's a strong, at the same time scared, at the same time wanting to better herself, and here for the American dream. So Matthew was awesome. You know, he was so great, and you know, gave me freedom, and at the same time, you know, just a great director. He helped me in every way to become Gabriella, and he was he was great. Just the way he made me feel. He made me feel like, you got it. You know, you are her, and you're making great choices. I need this from you, and it was just a really comfortable experience. I felt like he didn't think he was above me, and that's because he's a great actor. It was just a very humble director. That's the word. Raul was great. I think that there was definitely a connection between us because we're both from South Texas, and you know, he's a very cool dude. And so right away when I met him, I was like, you know, there was a connection, and then I think we were able to bring that together in the film also. The chemistry between Gabriella and Ignacio, I think, had a lot to do with the fact that we were both from South Texas, and we had that in common, and we could relate to each other on so many levels. Carmine. I think I fell in love with Carmine. I think, yeah, as Gabriella and as Jennifer Pena, I fell in love with Bruno and Carmine. He's a great guy, took such good care of me, a hard worker, awesome actor. I think everybody should go see this movie. I think it's a movie that everybody can identify with in one way or another, and period, it's a movie about the human race and something that people somewhere, some days, every day, every minute, are going through. So it doesn't matter if you're Latino or not. It's a story about humanity. It's a story about something that real people are dealing with.